And welcome, hello everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. How's everybody doing? I bet you're wondering why there wasn't a video yesterday. Well, there was for a few minutes. Then I figured out I got something wrong and in the story. And you know me, I don't like to edit crap. I don't edit. It's just unedited. And my information was false, according to one of my sources. So I didn't want to edit. I didn't like going back and doing it. I know you guys deserve one. I apologize. I do. But like I said, it couldn't be changed. I didn't have the story anymore. And I couldn't find it on the website I found it on. So, sue me. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But, other than that, let's get to it. Because this one has been long awaited. I remember me talking about Nessie going missing a couple of weeks ago. Well, there has been a sighting of Nessie, and here's the sighting. I think a couple, but let's get down to it. What you're here for, right? Not to see my face, but to hear me talk. This happened about a half a mile away. This guy said he saw a dark shape sticking up like a neck. He said, though at first he thought it was a tree. It was a very strange looking tree, so he took a picture of it. There it was for a couple of seconds, but then he took a look, then he turned around, looked back, and it was like gone. And he was pretty shocked because I'm gonna take a picture of this thing, and he turns around and bam, it's gone. He says he was really excited about Nessie. He thought it was, excited that he finally caught Nessie, I guess. He said as a child, he said to be honest, he thought that Nessie had probably died in the 1930s. He didn't think she'd still be alive anymore, you know how people are. He said he knew that she was very much alive. Now, he's just so excited. He said he was just so excited. And he says his sighting was unbelievable, what he saw. And this is what he said. Other than that, his name's Gary, by the way. There have been sightings in Nessie before. This is credible sightings, but obviously unexplained. He said he was quite worried. There had been, there'd been about 8 months gap between since anyone's seen Nessie since. He said, so was the whole world, it seemed. He said he field called from around the world, from Moscow to Adeline in California, everywhere asking what had happened to Nessie. And he called people all around the world, asking if they knew what happened to Nessie. He said he's relieved and delighted with this sighting, and he believes the planet will be too. He said last year it was about a record year for the 20th century, with 8 sightings, and it seemed to have disappeared, just vanished. Gary said he was very happy with the sighting. There had not been one for 8 months. He also said that he was pleased with the sighting. There had not, and think about it. This is a mystical beast, Took place on May Day. After, there's fans of this thing. They call it a mystical beast, not a mythical. Well, it is a mythical as well, not just mystical. He was worried about the disappearance. Everybody was. I was about Nessie. Where'd Nessie go? Could Nessie be dead? What happened? 8 months, really, without a sighting, to be honest. I mean, nobody knows how old this thing is. And is there more? Could there be more? I mean, you know. Nessis, it seems the winter, but she's much more common in the summer. Of course, I mean, if you're living on the water, you gotta be a cold-blooded creature, you know, like a fish or something like that, and you gotta seek out a warm place. It's uncommon to see her in the winter, but very common to see her in the summer. That's why it was so unusual, because I didn't see her in 8 months, and it was summertime. He said, then there's the reasons for the summer sightings twofold. There are more people around summer, but more importantly, there are much longer days, hours, and you know the weather tends to be better often, more often than not. And he said 2016. He says the report says 2016 was a fantastic year for Nessie sightings. He said, which he put down on the growth of smartphones and webcams. He also added that sightings were by webcam, included one from an online watcher in America. Gary said, it means that there are more people than even more before are looking for Nessie, which explains the rise in last year's sightings. Yeah, it would explain it. In fact, go back to 2000, where 11 sightings for more appearances in Nessie. The last previous sighting was on August 21st. Ian Campbell, a government worker from Argyll, Argyll, was cycling along the west side of the loch near the Dorchy with his son and a family friend when he pictured two creatures in the loch 33 feet in length, just about offshore. So, Nessie's back, guys. For those fans of Nessie, Nessie's back. I thought this would be more of an update video as well on Nessie. So I'm just gonna put up there, Nessie's back. That'd be a relief for some people. Moving forward, it would be quite a relief, knowing that Nessie's back. And there's been more sightings of Nessie since. So, yeah. I do stock up to technology. Maybe one day we will find out who or what Nessie is. I say who because the first Nessie photos were proven to be hoaxes. Somewhat proven to be hoaxes, because there's been sightings of Nessie since. So, we're not really sure. I mean, anybody can make a stick float on a small boat, or a dinosaur head float on a small boat in the middle of the lake. But nowadays it'd be a lot harder, wouldn't it? To go float a boat in a small lake with a dinosaur head. Because people would be filming you. They're constantly now, there's webcams, I think, now that are there. I think you'll be less likely to be mugged near Loch Ness than you would be in New York City. Because there's so many webcams. But I think it's mainly focused on the lake, so. Now, in conclusion, this guy Gary, I guess he's a watcher of Loch Ness. He's trying to find Nessie. Thing is that in the previous ones, there's been 3 that I've did on this. One was about them trying to prove that trying to see what Nessie is. The other one, Nessie went missing, and this one. And I think that with all of this searching for Nessie, with all this effort we're putting into finding something that could or could not exist, mind you, we're not putting enough effort into actually doing an actual search. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean, these scientists have a good idea, but they have yet to get the funding. Why don't some rich guy who just wants to find out who the flip Nessie is, what Nessie is, say, here's your funding. Go find out who Nessie is. I don't care how long it takes. I have the money, go do it. Makes you think, right? Why not? But that goes into other things as well. But that's for another time. Now, like I said, there was one yesterday, a short one. I didn't have the information correct, and it pissed me off. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna delete the entire thing. You guys deserve every bit nook and cranny that I can give you. Yes, I do find these things on Coast to Coast. Yes, anybody can look this stuff up. But then I go the extra mile, go through the editing, all that process, so it won't be copyrighted. I won't get a copyright notice. These people who do things do get the credit. Now, I know it was Coast to Coast I found this one. I do not remember the website I found the rest of the information on. Because Coast to Coast just had a short paragraph like they do. So, find this one about Nessie. Click on the little blue thing because they have the links. If you want to read more, they have links to it. So, there's your information right there. Don't look at me like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that. No, I do the research. Okay, I do the editing. It takes a heck of a lot of time. I even found this one last night. I had to ad-lib because I couldn't edit it last night. So I ad-libbed things. I took things out, replaced them with real other words like you do in editing and anything, any process. I'm saying this to you now because I know there's people out there that'll go say, oh, he didn't say this, he said this. That's why I do it. It's called editing. It's what everybody does if they have a brain so they won't get copyright notices. There you go. And no, there are some things I do not tell you the full story. Why? I'm short on time. And some of these stories that I do edit take me hours to edit. And it does piss me off that I do take the time to do this and some people only watch 5 minutes of my damn video. Pardon my language, but they do. Some people watch all the way through, which I am glad they do. But I'm not going to read something for an hour after. Yeah, it pisses me off that, yes, I do edit an hour worth of stuff. I condense it down to 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, sometimes 20. To get the footage so it can be watched the entire thing. Because I believe you people deserve to know what's going on in the paranormal world. Cryptid world as well. So, yeah, I'm glad I don't get no complaints from any of my people. For those who do want to complain, watch this entire video all the way through, and you'll know why I do things. Why I don't tell you everything that's on that daggum page, even though it takes me an hour to 2 hours to edit the daggum thing. For you people. No, I'm not pissed off. Like I said, I had to edit that entire thing, and a lot of the information was wrong. And it took me 30 minutes to edit the damn thing. And the information at the very beginning was completely wrong. That's why I'm pissed off. I'm ranting and raving, so yeah. Good luck. Good night. God bless. Like if you like. Comment. All those things. Vault. The Vault of Nightmares. Chaos Theory Productions, Lakea, Vamp, Vamp Lugosi, and last but not least, my friend, Wicked One. Subscribe to those 5 people. You like my content, and Dark Waters as well. 6, sorry. Subscribe to those people. If you like my content, you'll love theirs. If you have already, like and subscribe to my channel. And good luck. Good night. God bless.